All right, we are live. Let's see how many people will tune in within the next few minutes. This is kind of like a last minute kind of thing. Oh, I got allergies. Let's see what we got in the stream here. So far is nobody. Usually when I do these like last minute lives, it takes a while for YouTube to notify. What's up, CM Brock? How's it going, man? How are you doing tonight? It's been a while since I've done a live, so we are going to be chit-chatting a little bit, probably 30, 40 minutes or so, around there. Going to wait for everybody else to hop in the live stream. Again, we usually got to wait for YouTube to notify everyone. Jody, what's up, man? David, what is going on? How's everybody doing this Monday night? Or maybe it's even Tuesday, wherever you're at. Let's see. It's going good, man. It's going good. It's just Monday night. Venom Bite, what's up? Firehouse Collectibles. He got the Ghostbusters Firehouse. I like that name. Firehouse Collectibles. Are you a Ghostbuster fan? And if you are a Ghostbuster fan, do you have the original Firehouse that Kenner did from back in the day? I hope everyone's doing good. Again, this is just a random live stream that I decided to do kind of last minute. Yeah, no problem, man. I was already planning on I was like kind of debating whether I was going to do a live tonight, but I figured why not? I did as a kid. It's funny because when OfferUp was still kind of new, I actually somebody was selling a Firehouse, not 100% complete, probably like 40% complete. And I got it for, I think it was like $10 for the Firehouse, which I thought was a damn steal. Watch 28 days later, going to watch 28 weeks later. What'd you think about 28 years later? Or 28 days later? Oh, you haven't seen you're barely watching the first one, going on the second one. What'd you think of the first one? What'd you think of 28 days? Let's see. I did have it. Not sure where my mom put it. I should ask her. Man, you should, man, because I don't know if yours is complete or not, but those Firehouses are not easy to come by. You do not come by those Firehouses a lot. I don't think I've ever really seen one out of all the toy huntings I've done. I think I've seen one at a convention one time. I don't think I've ever seen one again. Watched Karate Kid Legends today. It was okay. Yeah, I think that was like maybe 2 to 3 years a little bit too late. I liked it a lot the second time I watched Days. Yeah, 28 Days is a great movie. It's a great movie. Let's see here. It's definitely like a shot in like the shaky cam style, almost found footage kind of style is how the movie is shot. 28 weeks is shot completely different. It's not shot the same way. Let's see. I liked it. I read that one already. It is. Let's see. Liked Lilo and Stitch better. Really? I've never even seen Lilo and Stitch. I remember, wasn't there like an animated series, like a series that was on television for Lilo and Stitch? Pretty sure there was. So what's new with you guys? What's been going on? Have you guys picked up anything? You guys out there looking for anything? Let's see. The settings on this is kind of, Ballerina was pretty good. Yeah, I haven't even seen that one yet either. That's another movie that I kind of want to check out. I still haven't even seen Sinners, and Sinners is one that I want to watch. I know you can buy it now streaming, but I'd rather catch that one in theaters. And then there's also what was the other one? Not 28 years later. Final Destination. Final Destination's another one that I need to catch in theaters. That's a movie. 28 or Final Destination. I love the first one. I remember watching the second one and thinking it was okay. Looking for X-Men 97 Rogues at Target. Luckily, actually, you know what? I do need a Rogue. But luckily I have all the other. I have Gambit. I have Wolverine. So I'm good on those. I got a lot of micro Galaxy Squadrons lately. So you're feeling those, huh? Let me ask you, Jody, since you're buying those, did you ever get the micro machine ones? Was it micro machines or was it Galoob from back in the 90s? I don't know how old you are, but did you ever pick up those ones? That was one of the reasons why I got into the Squadron line was for that. Ever watch Sushi's Girl? It's like Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill with Tony Todd and Mark Hamill. No, I've never seen it. Never seen it. What's up, Cinema of the Dead? How's it going? Catch any good movies lately? I had the Kenner ones that were made of metal. Okay, I know which ones you're talking about. But the ones that like the Squadrons, I think it was Galoob. It could have been Galoob. They did those ones that had like little play sets and everything. Have you seen pics of the video LPPZ's Night Batman? Is that the one that got canceled? Or I remember I saw some pics of a canceled Arkham game. I hope Hasbro releases the Firehouse. You know what? That's kind of funny that I don't even know if they're doing the retro Ghostbusters anymore. But why did they never do the Firehouse, right? Or I don't even did they ever do like a reproduction of the ghost of the proton pack or the trap? I had the micro machines too. I had a lot of jazz wires though. Are you going to SDCC? Yes, I am actually going to San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm actually going to the McFarlane party, the pre-party. So I'm pretty hyped for that. What's good? What's up, Dodge? How you been, man? Hitting any swamp meets lately? Mortal Kombat 2 movie trailer next month. I feel like that has been announced. Like, I think they were like overdue, right? Didn't that movie get announced like 2 years ago or something? I feel like, I mean, I know it hasn't been that long, but it feels like it's been a long time coming for that movie. They're releasing the Ecto Glow. That's right. That's right. Those are San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I think they are. If that's the case, I'm getting those because I do need me some Ecto or some glow-in-the-dark figures. I was not able to pick those up as a kid. I don't even think I ever remember that line as a kid. What's up? Be Well 67. But I'm hoping to get Cold Slither SDCC set. What's that? What's the Cold Slither SDCC set? Actually, I took a break last week. Today, I just got out of Jurassic World Rebirth, the unseen movie. They got going. Okay, how was Jurassic World Rebirth? No spoilers. What's your thoughts on it? Is it worth watching? Compare it to the previous 3 that just came out. Can you tell us a little bit about Jurassic World Rebirth? I personally have no interest in it, and that's just because of what the last 3 did. Not even the last 3. The third one from the original trilogy. G.I. Joe, Dread, Knox, Rock Band. Hope I can get them want to keep them. But yeah, that is definitely a set you'd want 2 of. Just like the Diamond Select Ghostbusters. I don't know if you ever picked up the animated versions of the glow-in-the-dark figures. That was I think it was an SDC shared exclusive to GameStop. But I do have that one because I'm such a sucker for glow-in-the-dark figures. Did you ever pick up the Diamond Select Ghostbuster figures? The only one I picked up was Stay Puffed and Slimer. I never picked up the rest of the animated figures. I'd say it's better than the last 2, and the last 2 were atrocious. But out of the theater, I'm pretty mixed on it. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I just don't have any interest in this. I really don't. Are you going to buy the NECA Art the Clown? I'm not the biggest Art the Clown fan, but it looks good. So I actually think I might pick it up. Are you picking it up, Robert? Blitzwave figures are nice, but too pricey. I've seen the Ecto one in person. That thing is massive and it's gorgeous too. And the Blitzwave figures look pretty damn good. But that thing is insane. Yeah, he's going to be picking up the Terrifier figure. Sorry. Are you going to get the Trick or Treat Studios Brandon Lee Crow, the Halloween Michael Myers figures they made? Yeah, definitely going to pick up both versions of the Crow. So the only good Jurassic Park movies were the first 2, but I still see them because I like the dinos. The third one, I remember watching the third one and getting so excited because Alan Grant was in there, and it was just it was a horrible movie. It was just boring too. Looking for Superman and Crypto right now. The McFarlane. McFarlane versions. The deluxe, right? That's the one you're talking about. Do I have those here? I don't know if I have those here. I have a couple figures here, but they're for Kevin. Kevin the artist. Those are I have some of his figures actually here right now. But that was actually a pretty decent figure. And there's like 3 versions of it. There's the basic version, actually 4. There's a basic version, there's the battle damage version, there's the deluxe version, and then soon to be there's going to be a Ross version. I did like the pterodactyl scene from the 3rd one though, coming out from the mist on the bridge. That's it though. I think we talked about this. I think we did on why the dinosaurs never left the island. Sea monsters, flying monsters. I think somebody actually commented the reason why. Have you seen? I'm not going to watch Karate Kid Legends. That movie, I have no interest. I have no interest in that movie. I think I said it like a few minutes ago. I feel like that movie was like maybe 2 to 3 years too late. I mean, the hype for Karate Kid, I feel like went down, and that was a movie that they should have done at the height of the popularity of the Karate Kid, or Cobra Kai, I should say, which the first 2 seasons were actually really good. Let's see. Will you get the Mortal Kombat Classic figs? Yes. I'm actually really hoping that McFarlane Toys can actually send me the figures for review. I'm really hoping they can do that for me. They didn't leave because they were genetically engineered deficient in some way. They can only get from the island. They leave or they'll die. So then why did they take the T-Rex from the 2nd movie, Lost World? Can you answer that question? Have I watched Jaws? Oh, yeah. I've watched Jaws. I don't know how. I think I've watched every single Jaws movie. I think the 2nd one's okay. The 3rd one's not the greatest. Is the 3rd one with Dennis Quaid? I think that's the one with Dennis Quaid. But the 1st one's good, but they're not really that great movie. The sequels aren't really that great, but the 1st one's definitely a classic. I actually have a Mondo vinyl that's I have on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description down below, guys. So that thing looks pretty awesome because you can actually, one of the inserts, you can lay it a certain way to where it looks like it's water, and you can it's kind of hard to explain, but check it out. It's a Mondo exclusive, or it's a Mondo, but it's Mondo vinyl, but you can get it from either Big Bad or Entertainment Earth because they provided the acid. I don't know if I should explain better than the book, but they mentioned passing to the 1st movie. So I got to rewatch the movies. Do you know when the NECA Jaws Shark releases in stores? I don't know, but haven't people already gotten that already from NECA's website? I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure people have already gotten that from stores. Rebirth was made with intentions of winning back their audience. In my opinion, this is not enough to get me invested back into the franchise. They should have taken a 10-year hiatus. I don't know. I think they, if I could make a Jurassic Park sequel, I would, I think I would use a lot of animatronics plus CGI. I mean, you got to use CGI nowadays. And I would honestly kind of make it like a horror movie. Like the island has been deserted. There's been no people there. How many of you guys remember the game? I think it was on PlayStation. I could be wrong about the name. I think it's the same people who made Resident Evil. I think it was called Dino Crisis. And it was think of Resident Evil style games from PlayStation, the first 2 like Resident Evil games, but with dinosaurs. That's what I think they should have done. They should have just left it after took place after the 1st movie, and people go back to the island like what, 10, 20, well, if it took place in the 90s, maybe 30 years later, and it's just in like ruins and there's just dinosaurs everywhere. That'd be pretty cool. Will you be picking up the Superman 2025 1/6 McFarlane? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I saw a few of them yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to pick them up. I don't think I am. The book was written as a horror. I wish they would have just kept the tone of the movies. First 2 are still great, though. Yeah, I liked Lost World. I always have love for Lost World. I mean, it's Jeff Goldblum. I think Jeff Goldblum was the reason why the movie was so good. He carried the movie. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't it have cameos from the kids from the 1st movie? And I don't know if the doctor was in there. Dr. Grant, not Dr. Grant, but the science. What's the guy's name? The old man, Santa Claus, who came on Miracle on 31st Street or whatever it's called. John Hammond. I watched Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. How's that? What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? I'm doing good. How you been? Are you still what are you out here collecting anyways? And I know it's morning for you, right? Or afternoon. So good afternoon, good morning. Oh, where'd it go? I want to see a horror version of Aladdin. That'd be a pretty cool one. A nice little horror version of Aladdin. But yeah, so for going back to Jurassic Park, if I were to make a sequel, that's exactly what I would do. I would do it similar to how they did Dino Crisis. I don't even know if that's the name of the game, to be honest with you. I don't think that is the name of the game. So let's see. Can't wait to get those Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Danny DeVito Penguin figures. Yeah, I have a feeling those are going to drop out of nowhere. That they're just going to like appear out of nowhere. Tell you what, I should have brought the fan in here because it's freaking hot. I think like in a good 15 minutes, I think I'm going to start sweating in here. What's this? Mr. Atomic Art is posting a little something. Oh, SDCC. How many of you guys are going to San Diego Comic-Con? Let's see. It's 1,300. Just picked up a player 2. Guile. I think you're referring to Storm Collectibles, right? Not Storm Collectibles. Jada Toys. Have you seen the trailer for It? Welcome to Derry. Yeah. I'm pretty hyped for this movie. I hope it's going to be good. I really, really hope it's going to be good. Horror Aladdin. You mean Wishmasters? Hey, yeah, yes. That's actually true, right? 12:16 in here. You're up late. It's 10:18 where I'm at. I'll be at SDCC. Nice. Hell yeah. But there's also a problem with the theme. What's the message? I mean, the first film set it off perfectly with a corporate greed and man versus nature plausible theme. Could be people never learn, but I don't know. I'm curious to know what this damn new movie's about. And they're always casting Avengers actors in this movie. I mean, we have Chris Pratt. We had Jeff Goldblum. Well, this is before the MCU. Who else is in there? I mean, Sam Neill was technically in Thor, but this was before MCU. Now they have Scarlett Johansson, which I don't know, man. I might go next year to SDC. You definitely should check it out if you've never been. If you've never been, it's definitely worth going to. They're fun, but they can get very, very hectic. And it gets to the point sometimes where you just cannot walk. There's just people all over the place, and it gets hot in there, and there's sweaty people, and but it's still an experience. You're looking forward to the next Silent Hill movie. That'd be pretty cool. You know what? I like the original movie. I didn't think the movie was that bad. I never played the game, but I like the movie. What's the guy called with that triangle, the triangle head? Wasn't there a scene where he like skinned somebody? That was pretty awesome. I thought that movie was pretty good. See you there, SD. Hell yeah, man. If you see me there, say what's up. I'll be there preview night, and I will most likely be there Thursday and Friday. I got passes for all 4 days, but I think I'm only going to be going a couple days. I don't know. We'll see. I might go Saturday because Saturday is usually the busiest one. So maybe I'll go Thursday and Saturday. I think that's going to be my plan for Comic-Con this year, because Saturdays is the busiest day, and then they're going to have reveals too. So definitely Pyramid Head. There you go. Yeah, I was worried about Scarlett Johansson because it's Black Widow and another Jurassic, but she was okay. Looking forward to I Know What You Did Last Summer, a reboot. Is it a reboot though? Because they still have some characters from the previous movie. And you know what? I've never seen the original flick. I've actually never seen the original movie. I was never a slasher guy growing up as a kid. I always liked like supernatural horror movies. So, I saw the Five Nights at Freddy movie. I watched it with my oldest son. It was actually pretty good. I seen your post about the girl playing Chun-Li. I didn't read into it though. I don't know what she's been in. She's definitely looks like she has the looks for the part. So let's see if she can actually play the part, though. That's the thing. Thursday is the best for shopping and walking on the floor. You think so? I've only gone Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Pyramid Head, the creature is only supposed to appear in James. Huh. Man, it must have been, man, I've been here since the bald days, Raph. You've been here through the skinny days, the freaking buff days, legacy sequel. Also, by the way, I'm glad I was able to meet you at the swamp meet 2 weeks ago. Sorry if I interrupt. Oh, that's right. That was you. That was you. You had the mask on, right? You should have told me that was you. You know what though? I'll admit when you came up to me, I was honestly like shocked. I was like, you startled me, to be honest with you. And I think that night, I honestly think that night I was on an hour of sleep. The new I Know What You Did Last Summer is a Requiem. What's up, the holiday and DVD guy? What's going on, man? Like your thumbnail. I'm seeing Metallica this Friday and Sunday. Wait, hold on. With Limp Bizkit opening, is that the show you're going to? Silent Hill is a good movie. 1 and 2 inspired of Jacob's Ladder, which is a great movie. I also in the game, Alyssa's mother tortures Alyssa. Yeah, I've never played the game. I've never played the game, and I don't know the lore of the game either. So I can't. I mean, watching the movie, I just thought it was good for what it was, but maybe, I mean, I'm pretty sure it didn't follow anything, maybe, or not a lot from the game. Just like Resident Evil. Resident Evil, the first movie with Michelle Rodriguez and that beautiful actress, I forget her name. I don't know why I forgot her name. I actually like the first Resident Evil movie. Metallica. Yes, Limp Bizkit. Oh, dude, you're lucky, man. You know what's funny is Limp Bizkit's stealing the show. I watch a lot of live videos on music, and all I see is stuff on Limp Bizkit. I see nothing on Metallica. Want to see Megan? I don't want to see Megan 2.0. I really don't. Are you going to Penny? Are you going to? Where is it going to be at, and when's it going to be? Couldn't get off work last weekend. Missed out on the meeting of Alex Peraz and Billy Zane at the. Oh wow, Billy Zane, man, that's the guy right there. Mila Jovovich, yes, she's beautiful. Yeah, man, God, that's exciting, dude. That's pretty damn exciting. Unrelated question, but are you a Warhammer 40K fan? No, I haven't. But you know who's a big Warhammer fan is Robert. I probably might get into it because Henry Cavill is going to be doing the show. I hope Superman is good. I mean, I like the press that they're doing. You know, they literally kicked it off, a month or 2 months before the movie. And I love, like, if you follow their social media, they're doing such a good job in the promos. And I'm glad they haven't really shown us anything either. Are you excited for Spirit Halloween? Yeah, I think Spirit Christmas opens this year too. Yes, he's supposedly, I think Danny Boyle confirmed he's in the next 2 films. Yeah, it was a masked guy. Since a lot of people film there, and of course it's legal to film there, I figured a simple way to spend. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think that was you. You should have told me. But you did catch me off guard. You really caught me off guard. Have you heard of Motionless in White? No. Is that a good band? Ever watched the Guyver 1, Jeffrey Combs? No, it sounds familiar though. Dude, was there anything other than Star Wars? And I mean, obviously he voiced the Joker. But was there anything else Mark Hamill was good in? I like the color palette of the movies and not dark picture to Snyder's movies. I was reading, or I saw a photo saying that they started off in this like dark, cool colors, and now they're doing like lighter colors. How would you rank 28 movies so far? 28 days, 28 years, and 28 weeks. And I love 28 weeks. I actually really liked that movie when I first watched it. I saw a video posted in Hawaii that had a sign for Spirit Halloween saying coming soon. Yeah, pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped. But I'll tell you this, though. I feel like Spirit hasn't been as good as it has in the past, like not last year, but like maybe 3 years ago. I think I mentioned my name probably because the mask and got muffled. I know it sounds pretty stupid, but to be wearing one. But again, I don't want to be a problem, you know. Hey man, that's up to you. I do carpet laying job on the weekend. Was in the bank. I was laying in the carpet in the vault room. Heist thoughts were going through my mind. Heist thought. Wait, what? You were laying? Oh, really? In a bank? How was that? Did you think of the movie Inside Man? Was what was going through your head? Corvette Summer, Mark Hamill, Badass Corvette. I don't know if I've seen that one. Seeing the Naked Gun. I'm curious about that movie. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those movies where it showed everything good in the trailer. Would you like to see David Superman link up with Robert Pattinson? Nah, I don't. No, they don't fit. The ending of 28 years later. We can get to that in a little bit. Do you still have 18-inch NECA Halloween 28? Yeah, I do. It's actually right here. It's in the corner. And I got the Crow one right over here, too, that I got from Fat Collectibles. Are you going to be C? Huh? 28 years later, Force Awakens. Can't wait for the next two movies. Is my Force Awakens. If that's the case, the other two are going to suck. If you're comparing it to Force Awakens. Separate universes. Which Pennywise animatronic is your favorite that I own? I have the popular one that was at Spirit Halloween, that life-size one. But I think my favorite one is the one I got from Party City, where he's standing behind the wall and he pops up with a balloon. And it's only like, it's like probably like this big. I think I have it over here somewhere. But anyways, glad to meet you in person. Nah, man, it's all good. Are you watching Megan? No, I'm not going to watch that. Are you going to watch 5 Nights at Freddy? I'll probably end up catching that out or watching that. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Let me edit this here. Wait, no, I did it wrong. Okay, I got that. Favorite movie of all time? I couldn't even answer that. That's an impossible question. That's like telling me on the top of my head to name 5 episodes of The Simpsons that are your favorite. How much was the 20? Is that 20? I don't know. There's different versions of this tape. I got the blue copy, and this is a rental. Look how beautiful this is, though. But it's a Blockbuster edition. But there's a white tape and then there's the black tape. But I love the blue tape. I think that looks, and blue's my favorite color. So this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. It's a great flick too if you haven't seen this. 28 days later. Favorite of all time, Scarface. How many times have you seen the movie? Monorail episode's really good with Spock, Leonard Nimoy. Ghostbusters for me since I was a kid. Have you seen Sonic 3? I haven't seen the third one yet. Is that the Sweden version? I don't think that's how they based it off of. I don't know. But I like the blue tape, right? That looks freaking awesome. I think the blue tape's pretty cool. What did you think of how they used the Teletubbies in the movie and how the theme came in the back at the end? So I was talking about this, and you have to realize, right? The kid Jimmy, who's the character, the last thing he probably watched was the Teletubbies, and I'm pretty sure Power Rangers, because if you watch the ending of the film, they're flipping around like the Power Rangers, right? And they also threw a little Power Ranger hint in there when Spike, before he left to go on his first hunt, had a Power Rangers toy in his dresser. And so you have to remember, this guy left as a kid, and the last thing he probably watched, because that's all he knew, right? He was a little kid. He was watching freaking Power Rangers and Teletubbies. So that's what he grew up, thinking. He can start like a cult. That was something that he used to watch or used to love. So I think people kind of did not understand the ending of that movie, which is like, you got to really think about it. In a post-apocalyptic world, you're going to have different types of people, different types of cults. Not everyone's going to be the same, like Walking Dead. You know, not everyone's gonna. You're gonna have some crazy freaking people out there. I guarantee you, just like you're gonna have some Batman cults. You're gonna have different types of cults, and Jimmy's cult, that's obviously based off of his childhood. So they're like superheroes. Be kind, rewind. Did you get your Comic-Con pass in the mail? No, I have to go pick mine up because I submitted it too late. I don't know if you get shirts, hoodies. I do. Come on. Watch the unboxings. I get a lot of shirts from them. I didn't see the Silent Hill ones. I'm trying to think of what was the latest ones. Oh, I actually got some of the new Nightmare on Elm Street ones. I pre-ordered. Have you gotten to see the 20? Yes. I have not seen the ballerina yet. Did you like it if you watched it? I don't know if I can take him out. He's got a lot of figures in front of him. But let me see. Let me move this away here. Oh, you can't see him. He's literally on the bottom shelf. He's like right. You can see his head right there. Let me see. Right there. That's the head right there of Michael Myers. Right there. That's it's a great figure. It's a great figure. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, I think Big Bad is re-releasing some old NECA quarter scales. I actually forgot. I got the email, and yeah, they're holy crap, they are. Man, prices went up. So NECA's re-releasing the Queen Alien and some of the Alien figures. So those are links in Big Bad Toy Store, guys. And they're also re-releasing the Penguin, 89 Batman, and Arkham Batman, which is great. You probably can't see this, but this is Big Bad's website. So these are some of the ones that they're re-releasing quarter scale, in case you missed it. So, how many were fooled to think the kid from the beginning was Aaron Taylor Johnson? I kind of thought that midway through the movie, but then I was like, no, it's not him. Why do I keep hearing it ends like Power Rangers? No, you have to watch the movie. You have to really understand. You have to be open-minded, and apparently a lot of people aren't. Sorry. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see here. You're working on another Swamp Me video this week. I'm gonna go to the Swamp Me. I actually went to one yesterday. It was dead. It was the first time though I ever seen hot toys at a Swamp Meet. I went to yesterday. I can show you what I picked up. These are very old, and I haggled the guy on these. So these are oversized DC comics. Oh, and they're not in the best condition. Shazam. I've seen this one before several times. And I got a Howard the Duck one. But I got these at a Swamp Meet. But the Batman ones were a must. He was selling them as a lot. And I got them for, I think it was $12. I got all these for. So, yeah, I had to get these. I had to. I mean, I'm a big Batman fan, which is today's the 36th anniversary of the 89 film. Shame I didn't get to meet Alex Porras this weekend. Thanks for showing it. I'm planning on buying a figure. You should get it. It's a great figure. How's it going, Mr. Deadlights? How are you getting Galactic? I'm hoping I can get it. I'm hoping one of. Hey, what's up, Rojo? Every normal person hated this movie, but I loved how it felt like early 2000s. You know what? I honestly forgot that it was that the whole world wasn't like this until you saw that one of the military guys come in with a cell phone. And I was like, oh, that's right. The rest of the world is still moving on. I saw that you got to meet. Yes. I got one of his autographs right here. I thought I did. Oh, it's right here. Hold, please. This is actually the one that I messed up on. I smeared it, and then he was nice enough to sign it again. So, yeah. Oh. Speaking of, I got a rare R.L. Stine VHS right here that I got from Whatnot a few months ago. It's a pretty rare one. How dead was it? Because the day I met you, it was dead, bro. It was dead. There was not a lot of sellers there, and there was not a lot of people shopping there. Friends, do you think there's a problem with Target's pre-order page? Because honestly, who actually manages to buy them? I don't pre-order from Target. I do not pre-order from Target. I just wait to try to find everything in person. I already got the Cyborg Supermans. I got all the versions. Did you get your Goosebumps vinyl signed? I did. I got the animated or the music vinyl signed. And another book. I wish Interbay would oh God, I love that robot. I had a chance to get it, and the guy bailed on me. This was like last year. For a good price too. I'm still looking. Have you seen the trailer for Weapons? No, I know what I haven't. I really haven't. And I've heard so many good things about it. I haven't gone to Spencer's in a few months. Is there anything good to check out right now? Or to look for? Thoughts on I love the movie You know what's funny? I just did a binge watch on Phantasm a few months ago on all of them. Did you think Batman Bruce Wayne will make a cameo? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's how they're going to introduce Batman in a Superman film. I don't think they'll try to shoehorn that in. I mean, we saw how that happened with BVS. I think it'll do anywhere between 150 to 180 worldwide. I think that's my prediction on the film. I don't know. I know people are saying it's going to be low, it's going to be high. I honestly, I'm still going to watch Fantastic Four, but I do not have high hopes for Fantastic Four. I really don't. Oh, shoot. We got IE Toy Hunter in the house. What's up, man? You finally made a stream, but this time it's solo. It's just me. That bad? God, that's terrible. Hell, I'm pretty pissed about that. I mean, I will avoid any political topics in the chat, but to be empty. Yeah, I asked one of the sellers there. I was like, dude, what's going on? I said, why is there not a lot of people here today? And he told me, he said a lot of people are afraid to show up. So, but I mean, it sucks, but I found some comics. Will it hit 1 billion? I don't know. I don't think so. It would be cool if it did. Do you feel the Hollywood movies are dying? Yes. Yes, I really do. Movies to me don't have the same magic that they did back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even prior to that, and the early 2000s. You know, great acting, beautiful scenery, cinematic scores. They don't have any of that anymore. It's all the same damn thing, and everybody looks like a damn supermodel in all these movies, man. And they're all all these movies are so damn predictable. Did you see The Punisher is going to be? Yes, I saw that. Almost everything is a remake too. It's either a remake or a sequel. Yeah. It's true. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't blame directors. I don't blame writers. It's the studios. The studios are the ones that are taking control over this. So. Okay. I'm excited for Derry. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm really hoping it's going to be good. Since you're a Pennywise fan, are you picking up the Biddy Pop set? The one that has the Pennywise layer? This thing, they Funko send this out to me, and this is pretty damn awesome. Comes with minifigures too, and you close it up, and it's a damn pop. Look at that. This thing is sick. And it comes with little Biddy Pops. Bitty Bamba. So, I am not going to watch Jurassic World. Feels like movies are so manufactured now. There's no more movie magic. There's no more movie magic. I'm still going to go watch The Naked Gun. I still am. But again, I think I have a feeling that movie is like the trailer showed everything good in it. That's what I feel like. I mean, it could be wrong. Could be a good flick. Do you think the next Godzilla Kong should be more scary? I don't know. I thought the others were enjoyable. I definitely liked. Well, I like Godzilla King of the Monsters. I actually like that movie. I feel like that movie was underrated. I don't know how I feel about the Spider-Man Brand New Day. I feel like he just keeps on getting overshadowed by other characters. On social media, they're saying 28 years should have been called 28 inches later. Ooh, that alpha, baby. Oh! Let's see here. Have I watched? I haven't watched Andor. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. Star Wars, to me, is not what it used to be. This is my Star Wars right here. This is my Star Wars right here. This is it for me. This trilogy, this artwork, which everybody tries to recreate now, especially Marvel. These are the films. This is magic right here. This is cinema right here. This is beautiful. I mean, the only really good thing that came out since Disney owned Marvel. I mean, I thought Force Awakens was okay. I thought Mandalorian season 1 and 2 were very good. I thought Rogue One was amazing, but that's pretty much it. I hated the sequels. I hated them. I didn't even really like the prequels a whole lot. There's a Spirit Halloween, the Naked Guy. I saw that. That was pretty fun. That actually made me laugh. Are you excited for Godzilla? Yeah, I'm excited for the new Godzilla Kong movie. I mean, big monsters. I mean, why not? 28 inches later, dude. Jesus Christ. That is funny. That is funny. Andor is like Jason Bourne in space. The only great thing Disney has done with it. I just can't, dude. Look, kind of like, I mean, even though it's not movie related, like NECA Toys kind of ruined TMNT for me, right? Because they just produced too much stuff. And then I feel like Disney just ruined Star Wars for me. I can't get excited for anything that they show or preview. And the same thing goes with Marvel. I feel like Disney ruined Marvel. And I'm not going to, I mean, some people might disagree, but hey, that wokeness ruined that crap for me. It really did. It really did. It was a force feeding you woke, or like, eat this, literally. So, I mean, I'm excited to see where they go with it. Do I think it's going to be a great movie? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a predictable movie. I mean, we already know. I mean, it sucks that they have to announce all these cameos instead of being surprised. You know what I mean? Like that's what we missed, right? That's what we missed in movies. Like we all used to guess who's going to be in this movie. We did videos on who's going to be in this. This is what we heard, blah, blah, blah. But now they're just telling you for the most part who's going to be in film. NECA hoard them. Yeah, it's true. So you're not hyped about the Rey movie that's in hiatus indefinitely? No, I mean, I didn't have a problem with Rey. I had a problem with the stories and the characters that went nowhere. Star Wars is dead. I agree. It's dead. It's gone. They ruined it. Thoughts on the Marvel DC crossover coming out, Batman, Deadpool? I'm excited for that. I'm actually really excited for that because we had the big crossover in the 90s, right? Which I remember. I own the books. They had the cards for them. The universes collided, which formed the amalgam. And then we got those issues with the teams. Like we had Batman and Wolverine, which is called Dark Claw. And there was all those like little mini titles, which is pretty sick. So that's pretty. I hope they do the same thing this time around. Do the same kind of formula. I didn't watch Mission Impossible. Did you watch it? And was it good? That's another thing. Like I'm pretty sure that movie was amazing, and nobody went to go watch it, right? I mean, we all. It seems like everybody just wants to watch the same thing over and over again. Mandalorian versus Grogu could oh God. I don't know. I really don't know about that either, man. I mean, look, Pedro Pascal's a great actor. He is. But the guy is good. I'm telling you right now, he is going to burn himself. I said this a long time ago. He's going to burn himself out. He really is. I think he should. I mean, honestly, I think he's going to be stuck doing Marvel movies from now on. So you're probably not going to be seeing him in anything else. But he needs a break. He needs a little bit of a break. Are you a fan of 007? No. You know, the only real 007 movie I saw the first two that Daniel Craig, is that his name? I saw those. Those were good. And I saw GoldenEye, which is really good. That's the only ones I really saw. Mission Impossible is I heard it's good. Are you hyped for Fantastic Four? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how I feel about the movie. I don't know. I want it to be good, but I don't know if it's going to be. I'm still going to go watch it in the theaters. I don't know if it's going to be good, though, honestly. I have a feeling it's not going to be. I think it's going to be predictable. And it's like you already know these characters are going to be in sequels. They announce all these freaking movies in the future. It's like, give us a little bit of a break. Don't announce so much. Let us Let us know there's a threat. You know what I mean? Like, stop telling us what's gonna happen in the freaking future. You should watch Song. I know. I need to watch those. I do. Fantastic look for looks woke. I mean, I heard that they said Sue Richards is the leader in the film. That the movie's basically based off of her. So, but I think that's how it goes in the comics too, right? I could be wrong. I never really read a lot of the comics. I watched the cartoon and I bought some books here and there when I was a kid. But isn't she like the leader of the group? That's what this movie's basically saying though too. Do you think movies stop being sexy? Yeah, movies stop being everything. Movies stop being edgy. Movies stop being sexy. Movies stop being racy. Everybody got too sensitive. You know, everyone got way too sensitive. Nobody can take a joke anymore. Everyone's just, and then social media. I mean, you got to admit, even though we use it all day, this kind of ruined our lives. It really did. It really did. So, agreed. That's funny though. Fantastic. Let's see here. Susan has been the leader, but Susan is overall the heart of the team. Reed is the leader since I think they said, from what I heard, that she's the leader in this. But if you think about it, this movie's going to be heavily female based. You got a female Silver Surfer, and you got Sue Richards, who's like the main person of the team. They show a lot of stuff in the trailers now, especially to get asses in the seats. And I think Marvel is doing that a lot by bringing back a lot of older actors or previous characters that have died off because they need asses in the seat. I was reading somewhere that supposedly Thanos is going to be back in Doomsday. I never watched the last two in theaters, the one with Chris Evans, but I actually enjoyed those movies. From How Sensitive Society's Become, we'd be screwed if it comes to war. We're probably going to cancel war. Did you like Band Skillet? Yeah, they're pretty good. I know you don't play video games, but I think you have a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I've actually played some Star Wars games, but I'm more of a vintage gamer. I like the vintage stuff. I know what you meant. It's not deceiving. It's not deceiving. It really isn't. I don't understand how the movie's deceiving. I still think movies and music were way better in the 80s. 80s too, 90s too. But do you guys remember when soundtracks were a big thing and artists would do music for that film? I miss those days, man. I didn't like them in the 90s and 2000s, similar to a lot of bands and boy bands. But when you get older, you start appreciating certain music and you realize it's better than most music is today. There's still good movies coming out. Favorite frozen pizza brand? Dude, I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't even remember the names. Yeah, that's right. With Trent Reznor. That's the movie. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, Trent Reznor's working on something right now. It's Nine Inch Nails. I mean, it's Tron. Just like Marilyn Manson, he helped do the Resident Evil soundtrack. Jonathan Davis from Korn did the vampire one with Aaliyah. I forgot the name of that one. And then like the Sponge soundtrack was like another one that had a bunch of artists do collabs. DiGiorno. It's not delivery, man. It's DiGiorno. Best pizza, Papa John's. Nope, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut all the way. I remember Stouffer's. Oh, there we go. All right, man. Be well. Be well. Be well. Be well. I just got the RoboCop game for $28. Is that good? The first Avengers had a good soundtrack. The scores for a lot of the MCU movies are really good. Queen of the Dam, thank you. Trent Reznor did the score for Challengers, and it was insane. Hold on. The Shinedown. What's good gateway horror for kids? What's a good gateway horror for kids? Like, are you referring to like what's a good movie to get kids into? Or horror movies to get kids to watch? I was introduced I was born in the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s, but I was forced to watch, not forced, but Tales from the Crypt, Faces of Death, if you know what that is, Return of the Living Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street. So I watched a lot of the good stuff. But I would say start with Goosebumps. Maybe work your way up to like R.L. Stein's A Haunting Hour. Maybe even Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then go from there. I mean, they have horror cartoons too, like Tales from the Crypt Keeper. DiGiorno delivered to supermarkets. Fake news. Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers. I don't know if you mean that in a certain way. The RoboCop game is great, but for the $4 PC, fantastic right now. Goosebump for kids. Guitarist Radiohead did the music for There Will Be Blood. Goosebumps. Yeah, Goosebumps is probably your best bet to start off. And then go straight to Faces of Death and Cannibal Holocaust. No, don't do that. Go right to Terrifier. Go right into... have them watch one episode of Goosebumps and then graduate them to Terrifier. No, I didn't see the leaked trailer for that. Did you see Kraven the Hunter? Nah, I'm good. I'm okay. Thank you, though. Play with my nephews. Yeah? Thoughts on the talks? I saw, dude, it's funny you said that. I just saw the new trailer today, and it looks exactly what a Toxic Avengers movie should be from Troma. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm still kind of like wondering why they casted Peter Dinklage, but still, I'm still gonna watch it. You know what? Did you guys know Peter Dinklage was in 28 Years Later? He was the attachment to the Alpha. Anyways, let's see here. Nothing will beat RoboCop versus... oh, that game was awesome, dude. That game was actually... I'm trying to look for that for a good price boxed. I do want that. I haven't seen the bear. I haven't seen the bear. Are you excited for Mario 2? Hell no. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm really not. No. It looked good. I just can't get past Chris Pratt in this movie. You know, I was talking to T3 the other day, and he asked me, he was like, "Are you gonna get the McFarlane Deadpool figure, the 1/6 scale, which looks amazing? If you have not seen that, the 1/6 scale statue for Deadpool looks so damn good." But I told him, I was like, dude, I was never a huge fan of Deadpool growing up, but Ryan Reynolds ruined that character for me. He legit ruined that character for me. That's true, man. That's true. I hope Toxic Avengers is better. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Rojo with the 199. Thank you, man. Top 3 favorite cartoons of all time. Oh, man. On the spot. Can I, you said of all time. Of all time, cartoons. X-Men, the animated series, Batman, the animated series, and The Simpsons. Those are my top 3 cartoons of all times. What's your guys' top 3? Thank you, Rojo. Play my original Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Yeah, I have all those systems actually. But that's fun. Sounds like fun. I love the Conjuring movies. No, what did he say about him? I totally was tripping out that Hornswoggle played Leprechaun. Realistic, do you think they could take care? Do you think you could take care of... dude, he would blow up my house. Miles Morales into the Spider-Verse. I saw an original poster at an antique shop yesterday. Thoughts on the Punisher teaming? I think it's cool. But it's just going to be another movie that's the Spider-Man's going to get overshadowed. Walmart was selling Faces of Death. Dude, I thought I read that. Is it on DVD? I don't know how many of you guys know, but a lot of that stuff, some of it, not a lot of it, was actually not real, but a lot of it is. A lot of it was real. Yeah, a lot of it was real. So I don't know. Those are crazy movies, especially watching them as a kid. What's your favorite movie? I could not tell you. How is the Punisher going to fight against the Hulk? Dude is bulletproof. I'm assuming that they're going to give him some kind of tech, maybe. I really couldn't tell you. Are you excited about the next season of The Boys? I've only seen the first two seasons. I'm not caught up. I heard Tom Holland won't be in Spider-Man 4 because he's filming The Odyssey. Who the hell is going to be in Spider-Man 4? It's going to be every other character, and it's just called Spider-Man. He's not even in it. Yeah, it was on DVD, bought a copy. No way. How much was it? How are they going to kill Homelander? I don't know. Can that guy die? I just copped a deluxe movie Superman yesterday. Now I got to sell my regular movie before the Ross exclusive drops. Yeah, that Ross one's a game changer, man. I mean, we joked about it that, a couple of years ago saying McFarlane's going to be doing these Ross exclusives. And I'm not going to lie, it's a smart move for McFarlane. It really is. It really, really is. He was saying that Peter Dinklage hurt the little people community with a Snow White virtue signaling. Oh, God. Everybody needs to be a little pussy nowadays, man. Mayfex just revealed new. What did they reveal? Mayfex has some good stuff, but they can be a little bit pricey. But they got some good figures. Like damn, I gotta go look for that. Are they still selling it in stores, or did they pull it? They probably pulled it. I was at Ross today, and their prices have gone. Yes, rice. Damn, Ross prices have gone up. I noticed that. Everything's freaking gone up. Tom Holland movies are all team up. First one was Dick Rides Iron Man. I was surprised they didn't play Iron Man theme in Homecoming. I was surprised it wasn't called Iron Man and Spider-Man. Did you get the Spider-Man 3 Marvel Legends? No, I don't think I'm going to. It looks cool, but I don't need it. I got the Hot Toys version. I got the other Marvel Legend one, which is what it's based off of, right? It's the same mold that they did for Toby, but excuse me. So probably not. I still haven't even seen it in stores. You excited for Ross exclusive? I'm excited to see them in stores, actually. I know there's a Batman one they're going to be releasing there, too. Thoughts on the Mayfex Terminator figures? They look good. So McFarlane is going to drop Ross exclusives, followed by the regular figures hitting there as well sooner after. That's true. That's true. That's actually kind of funny. They pulled it. Damn. Got my Venom Toby. I love it. It looks good. Yo. It's Lovey Deck. All right. All right. Let's see. McFarlane went full meta and skipped the middleman and went straight to Ross, official Ross con. That's crazy. It's crazy, but it's a smart move. It's honestly a smart move. So I'm curious to know, because the figures at Ross were like what, $5? So I'm curious to know what these figures are going to be priced at. I have a feeling they're going to be like $9.99, maybe even $8. You still collect? Very, very little. Very little. It's pretty rare. I think the last Marvel Legends I bought was the Gambit Age of Apocalypse. I am more of it depends, honestly. Long story short, employees at Gabe kept me from the Cyborg Soups, was able to get everything else I needed from the drop except him. There's a guy on Marketplace asking 60, and I'm debating it. That's a lot of money, man. $60 for a $25 figure. I haven't listened to them yet. I didn't watch Thunderbolts. I had that situation when me and Robert tried to look for the Superman figures, or the movie ones. And there was employees there that were hiding they were holding the Superman, Cyborg Superman, because I overheard them as I was walking by. This is before I even asked the employees if they had the figures. It was like the perfect timing. I was walking by to the toy aisle, and there was two young guys bringing out boxes, and they were like, "Oh yeah, if you find the Cyborg the Superman that looks like a robot," he's like, "it's worth money." He's like, "So make sure you let me know if you find it." And so I went to go look at the toy pegs, nothing there. Went back and I said, "Hey, I overheard what you guys were saying. I'm actually looking for that. I have the DPCI," and it showed they had it in stock, but they couldn't find it. But they found every other Superman figure. So employees are hiding these things, man. I picked up Captain America as Venom. That's a good figure. Which Pennywise Grail Prime 1 Studios is your favorite? I wish I could get the huge statue, but I missed out on it. But if you're talking about my busts, yeah, that's a hard one, man. Pause. I like the bloody mouth one. I'm looking at him right now. But I like the smiley one too. God, they look great. Kind of creepy too. I really think they dropped the ball on the Hot Toys, or like they did not do a good job on the Hot Toys one. What trailer was scarier than the movie? Huh. I don't know. That's a good question, though. Burlington had McFarlane figures at $8. I recently got the Gotham Knights figures. That's a good price. Have you seen the Storm Arena Street Fighter figure? No, not yet. Are those hitting actual retail stores? I miss Ross Hunts. Yeah, Ross's down here suck, though, man. Do you have any Nike Air? I don't know. I don't. Not Air Mags. Mayfix revealed T800 John Connor 2-pack. Wait, let me see this. I didn't see any of this. Mayfix John Connor. Oh, whoa. So is this Terminator like a reissue and they're just releasing John Connor? That is pretty freaking dope. Dude, look at this. Look at that. That is so awesome. One of the figures I really need to find is the old Kenner Eddie Furlong figure in the bike. That garage guy had one, but he flaked on me, so I should have bought it, man. I should have fucking bought it. But I really need that figure, the John Connor on the bike, the old Kenner one. Facts, they kept using the excuse that they were all under the same DPCI, which is bullshit. They're lying. Is mid, that's Def headed to Ross. What's your favorite national landmark? Bro, I've never really gone anywhere. I'm boring. Toys R Us. Not Frankenstein's, hell no. But yeah, the employees are scalpers themselves or resellers too, or they hide them for resellers. I remember seeing the Kenner John Connor toys at daycare when I had that figure and I used to play with that figure so much. I do want it though. And I know there's two different versions of it on the card and I want both of them. I'm going to see Jurassic World Rebirth on July 2nd. Oh, have fun either way, man. Enjoy yourself at the movies. Favorite energy drink? It's kind of hard. I like Celsius. I like Monsters, but I like Ghost right now as one of my favorites. I think Ghost energy drink's pretty good. And they got a lot of flavors. What is one thing from experience working in the medical field that people should know about? Don't think working with women is always a good thing, because it's not. It's the best thing I can give you. You got to be a people person too. You definitely have to be a people person working in the medical field. And if you have a bad day, if you're having a bad day, don't take it out on patients. Working in the medical field, I see people bring their problems to work and they take it out on everyone. So, and when you go into the medical field, or not in the medical field, when you go as a patient, say thank you to them. Just say thank you. Let's see. Frankenstein's is way too overpriced. It's still a cool place to go walk through though. Ghost is my favorite. Yeah, Ghost is awesome. What's your favorite flavor? McFarlane collector editions are $35 at Walmart now. I know, it's crazy, man. Everything's going up though. Everything is. Did you steal as a kid? Just women's hearts. What's your favorite soda? I don't drink soda anymore. I cut the soda out. I had stopped drinking soda for several years, and I started up again like 2 or 3 years ago, and it went to my gut. That honestly went to my gut. Don't drink soda if you can't. Nurses and doctors cheat on spouses all day. So it's kind of true. It's kind of true. Yeah. Let's see. The Welch is great. America Pop. America Pop's actually really good. I like the sour candy ones. Sour Patch ones. Those are actually really good. Let's see. All right, I got that one down. Well, how long have we been on for? Been on for 1 hour and 4. What do you think? What do you drink? Just water? No. I drink energy drinks. I drink a lot of caffeine, to be honest with you, which I honestly should not do, and you guys shouldn't either. But I actually need to drink more water. I think today I've only had 2 bottles of water. I need to drink more water. I definitely need to drink more water. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know who my favorite YouTuber is. I don't even know if I can't even say if I actually have a favorite YouTuber. You know what? I'll say me. I'm my favorite YouTuber. Let's see. Bad for your heart. It is bad for your heart. It really is. It really, really is. As I take a sip of this. Let's see here. Who's your guys' favorite YouTubers? Have you drove down Figueroa in the night? Where's that at? That sounds familiar. Oh, thank you, Ing. I appreciate that, man. Dude, Ing's one of like the OGs of the channel. Have you heard of Street Sharks hitting at? No way. Are you serious? What are they pricing them at? There's got to be pricing errors at Ross unless it's just tariffs. Saw Dragon Ball Star figures. Whoa, that's expensive. Do you watch other toy hunters on YouTube? I don't. I really don't. I think I've mentioned that before. I actually do not watch toy videos. I like when I get news, like toy news, I get it from either other Instagrammers or I get it from just social media, or I do research myself. But I don't watch any toy related channels. I watch a lot of music stuff. I watch skateboarding. I watch some bodybuilding stuff. A lot of podcasts. I do watch a lot of podcasts. And I think that's about it. I watch a lot of movies is what I watch too. I know, dude. What happened to P2 Vision, man? That guy had some phases though, right? What did he have? He was doing toy hunting. He was doing amiibo hunts. He was doing some crazy stuff. That guy was I don't know. He was cool. He was really enjoyable to watch. Well, there he is. I didn't pre-order it. I got him. I'm hoping they send me that, dude. I think that Punisher statue is so nice. I'm hyped for that. I'm really, really hyped for that. It's supposed to drop like in a few weeks, I think. So thanks for reminding me. I should reach out to them and see if they can send me that. I do want that though. I really do want that. I'm gonna see if they send me one more care package before Comic-Con. And if they do, I might take a figure with me to Comic-Con of something that they send me and give it away. Like Funko send me some stuff. I don't know how many of you guys are Funko collectors, but I'm thinking about just giving some pops away. I don't remember the price, but the streets. Damn. Do you think Chris Stuckman's movie will be good? Yeah, you know what? I used to really like Chris Stuckman, and I don't like that he doesn't do a grading system anymore. And I think it has something to do with because he does films, right? I don't know. I thought that's kind of weird, but I kind of trust his word, you know. But I miss the old days of YouTube, man. I miss the old days when people used to do stuff just to have fun. It seems like everyone's out there now just for competition against one another, and it's like when I got into YouTube, it was all about just having fun, making friends, networking. Now it's like everyone is against everyone. There's a lot of fake people in this YouTube world. You know what I mean? And I feel like everyone just uses one another. I think for the most part, I've remained the same for the past years that I've been doing YouTube. You don't really see me doing collaborations. You don't see me, not a kiss ass, that's for sure. I don't kiss ass. So I do my own hunts. So it's just, like I get stuff sent now from McFarlane, but I mean, think about how long I've been doing this, dude. I've been doing this for years. I don't get companies sending me stuff for the most part. It's crazy that Funko's sending me stuff. I wish they would have sent me stuff like 5, 6, 7 years ago. I wish NECA would send me stuff. I wish, Hasbro could send me stuff, but I don't know. Kind of went on a tangent there. Let's see. Did you see the last comment, broski? Oh, which one? Which one was it? I didn't even see it. What are your thoughts on Affix Twin? Who the heck is that? Those Batman Returns waves going to be around 40 a pop. Dude, wait for the resale value on what those are going to be. Now you got a Somali harassing the out of people for clout. Johnny Somali. What's the best action scene that you glad? Oh my god, that's a tough one, man. Dude, I don't know, man. Action scene in theaters? Fuck. I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good one though. I'll always remember watching Jurassic Park in theaters, and that was amazing as a kid. Seeing those dinosaurs, man. Independence Day was a really good one to watch in theaters. Man, that's tough. I don't know, man. That's a good one too, though. The Matrix Reloaded was pretty badass to watch in theaters. What's your favorite Friday? Oh, sequel? Probably I like the final chapter. I'm just missing Fabian Cortez to complete the Nemesis bath. That's a good wave. That's actually a really good wave. I agree. The one thing I can't stand is YouTube is fake tuber. The only reason I don't want to watch reactions to movies. Yeah, okay, that's the thing too. Is a lot of these guys, when they get invited to screenings and everything, they have to say a positive thing. Otherwise, they're not going to get invited anymore. Dude, I don't trust you. Since when the hell did YouTubers become film critics? You know what I mean? You got to bring back Siskel and Ebert. Somebody, let's bring them back from the dead. Watch Hardcore Henry in theaters was amazing, especially that scene at the end. I don't know if I've heard of that movie. Hendry. You guys ever watch Goodfellas? Hendry. So Joe Pesci calls Ray Liotta. Yeah, he says it with the D. Hendry. Bourne jumping through the window was pretty crazy iconic. I'll tell you this, watching the first Avengers movie was pretty badass. Being such a big comic book guy and watching all the superheroes you grew up reading all in one movie was pretty awesome. Chris Hemsworth Extraction films, pretty good actions. Never seen those. Fave multiverse release so far this year. Multiverse? This year? I don't even know what multiverses came out this year. I don't have a Switch 2. Hardcore Henry is a movie that I viewed. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that movie. Fave Leonard, I don't know. I don't know that one. Did you see the interview with the group that did McFarlane employee? He said he knew people want the interview this group did with the McFarlane employee. He said they know people want Batman and Robin, Bane, but it's legal reasons they haven't done them yet. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of legal stuff why they haven't done certain figures. Plus also Warner Brothers too. One day though, guys, I am going to get Todd McFarlane on this channel to do an interview. And it'll be the best Todd McFarlane interview you ever seen. Because I won't ask him the questions that everybody asks Mr. McFarlane Toys. Mr. Todd McFarlane. I remember I saw a video, right? I don't know if I mentioned this before. This was when Spawn was doing his 300 book, or maybe it was issue 301. Because it's a milestone. And one of the guys was like, "You still do comic books?" And I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "How do you interview this guy and you ask him that question?" Whoa. I still love the BVS Batman scene with the thugs. That's one of the best Batman fight scenes. You looking forward to the new Mortal Kombat movie? I am. I really am. You excited for Happy Gilmore too? I don't know. That'd be dope. Do you like the old making of special features movies? Yes. When I used to buy DVDs and they had special features, I would watch the special features first before watching the movie, and I watched the commentary. I still go back and revisit a lot of making of movies. I watch a lot of movies, guys. Oh, nice. I'm getting my regular Eradicator from Big Bad. It's in stock right now on Big Bad if you want your regular Eradicator. If we get one more BTS Batman the Animated Series. Clock King for a bath. For Batman the Animated Series, a bath for McFarlane. If we can get one more. I'll do you better. I'll pick a wave for you. I'll pick a wave of figures. Let's get the ninja. I totally forgot his name. The ninja. He had that crazy tattoo on the back. Let's get him. Let's get Zuko. I think that was his name. The guy who killed Robin's parents. That's two. Trying to think. Hold on here. Bear with me. Let's get a Dick Grayson, a regular Dick Grayson. That's three. Shoot. Oh man, I'm trying to think of what else we can get. I wouldn't mind for a bath getting. Oh man, I want to say either the werewolf. There was an episode where they had a werewolf, or even the episode where there was a wolf in love with cat. Well, let's get a Catwoman when she was a cat. Remember that where they had her in like a zoo, and there was a wolf. Make that wolf the Build-A-Figure. That'd be a good wave right there. What's your favorite Batman? Mine is Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton. I honestly think Robert Pattinson's a really good Batman. I've got all the MCU movies on Blu-ray. Hell yeah, that's awesome. No, I've never been to Horror Nights. A bath from McFarlane. Bath. I'll take a bath with McFarlane. T or A? Yeah. Do you think you could handle She-Hulk? Yes, the MCU version I can handle her definitely. All she's going to be doing is twerking anyways. I still like buying physical media. Dude, look at this. I love physical media. Come on. I'm a 90s baby. We got physical media just sitting right here. Look at that. Freaking hardcover right here of Pet Sematary. Look at that. It's just I love me physical media. I like streaming. Don't get me wrong. I use streaming, but there's nothing like having VHS is so awesome, especially because of the covers. Like the covers on VHSs were just so freaking badass. I mean, come on. Same thing with laser discs, CDs. It's just I miss all that, man. I like Kevin Conroy. Yeah, I'm going to Comic-Con. I am going to Comic-Con. I'll behave. Pet Sematary 2, Clancy Brown. Yeah, Clancy Brown was awesome in that movie. I think that's an underrated horror film. I actually really enjoy Pet Sematary 2. It's a really good movie. I think it's a good sequel. McFarlane. I saw that in theaters, by the way. McFarlane needs to re-release Atana and Harvey Bullock in the animated. They technically did release Harvey Bullock. Remember, he came in that Walmart set with 4 figures with Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, and Bullock. So they technically did release him, but they had that damn cell shading. I wish for vehicles he would have done the Batboat. That was, I think, a vehicle I would have loved to have seen. Or from the episode of The Mechanic, and they show him with the old school Batmobile. I would have loved to see that version of the Batmobile too. I think the Long Walk trailer, there's a Pet Sematary Easter egg. I actually want to watch that movie. I want to read the book too. Thoughts of the movie Idle Hands. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember I actually owned the VHS. I found it at a vintage shop and I got it for $1. And that thing is sealed, and it's a rare VHS. I got a VHS video coming up soon, guys. I was supposed to edit it tonight, but it's a VHS store that I go check out. So definitely watch. I'll show you guys a teaser. They have the haul right here. Show you guys what I did pick up. A little bit of a little tease there. Check. This is actually a Hollywood video right there. Look at that. A little bit of a tease from an upcoming video I got coming. Pause. So, how many of you guys remember this? Show you guys some pickups. Do you guys remember Filmation's Ghostbusters? This actually predates the Ghostbusters that we know and love. And this is the reason, because of this show, they tried suing. And the reason why the cartoon of the Ghostbusters is called The Real Ghostbusters. This had that intro that goes, "Let's go, Ghostbusters, let's go, let's go." So, how many of you guys remember this? Great freaking cartoon, man. So, this is actually the movie. This is a great flick right here. Dead Calm, Sam Neill, Nicole Kidman, and Billy Zane. Great cast right here. Great cast. Great movie. Look at that. Pretty damn good. So, yeah. It's a little bit of a tease of some stuff coming up. Where did I leave off here? Who is the craziest lady you've dealt with? Oh, God, you don't want to know. I think McFarlane needs to re-release the Renee Montoya. Yes, and the Batcave, but I think it's too late. Clancy Brown was the main villain last season of Dexter. He was also a villain in The Penguin, and he was also kind of a villain in Shawshank Redemption. The original Point Break is one of my favorite movies. Boom. Via con Dios. Bro, there's a spider in your hair, bro. It's a great. This is Michael Keaton's best fucking movie right here. This is it right here. This is the one. Yeah. It's funny that you said that though. Let's see here. Did you see the new trailer for what? No, I need to watch it. Horror VHS. Oh, dude, I am on the hunt for horror VHSs. If you watch my Swamp Meet video that I did, like this one right here is a good one. I missed Pet Cemetery, man, but I got Lost Boys and I got Chucky. I got Hellraiser 2. I got some pretty decent ones, but I'm on the hunt for those. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know I'm trying to get the first one. The first one is so damn rare. Okay, so we all know the Return of the Living Dead cover, right? Oh, I'm going to look it up. So we all know the VH or the poster or whatever, when you think of Return of the Living Dead, like everybody thinks of the same cover. I'm trying to find one right here. I'm going to use someone's post. Like this is the one, right? That's what everybody knows. That's a VHS right there. Everybody knows that one. But the one I'm looking for is when I used to rent the movie. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this cover. This is the cover that I'm looking for. Right there. That one. I rented that one. And that cover stuck with me. In my head. So I need that cover. If I have to go to eBay eventually, then I will. But I like to hunt for my stuff. I just picked up a Night of a Comet one too. I love Night of the Comet. I'm also trying to get some of the Tales from the Crypt Keeper VHSs and Tales from the Crypt VHS. So, what's the worst movie you were forced to go see in theaters? I think Return of Zohan or Crank 2. Never watched that version. It's the same version. It's just a different cover. Or you're talking about Ghostbusters. Oh, yeah. You got to check it out. I got the cassette. Oh, yeah. I think the white one's the rarest one. Am I mistaken? I mean, I don't know if I could be wrong. I have the one I have is the blue one, and I love this blue case. I think that looks so good. I've been to Amoeba Records. Yes. What up, Snow Blackheart? Before I collected horror, I hated walking through VHS horror sections, the tapes facing me used. Dude, I agree with you. I used to get a little bit scared watching them. The one that I always remembered as a kid when I would go, because even as a kid, I still did go get horror films. But the one cover I always saw, and I didn't see this until the early 2000s, right? Was this cover right here. And I got to find it. Let me see. Give me 1 second. See if this one right here. George Romero's Day of the Dead. This is the cover I always would see at Blockbuster. Great movie. Is Superman toy selling out, the new movie? The popular ones are. You don't see any of the deluxe ones. You don't see any of those. Everything else is sitting. Except for, actually, you don't see all. You see the gold label Superman, which is battle damaged. You see the regular Superman, and you see a lot of not Absorbing Man. God, I always forget this guy's name. I haven't gone to Walmart and seen him yet. A handshake from each of the Korn members of Hasbro Cloverfield figure. A handshake from each one of the Korn members figures or the Korn. I had a chance to get that Cloverfield figure and I missed out on it. I was an idiot. But Korn all the way, man. Korn. I could care less about getting that figure, dude. I would love a handshake, but I've actually gone to handshake all of the members. I've met the members twice. Got pictures with them, got autographs with them. Jack Frost. You know what? Okay, I'll show you another preview of a video that I got coming up. Let's see if I got some pictures. You want to see a rare one? You want to see a rare one? That's a VHS right there. That's coming up in a video. First time ever seen that in person. That's a rare one. That's a rare boy right there. Just another picture from an upcoming video. Good stuff coming up, man. They lock McFarlane figures behind the cases at my wall. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, well, actually, one of the Walmarts I goes to does that too. Order my McFarlane here on Tuesday. Can't wait to get it. That's a good figure, actually. What's your wallpaper on my phone? It's my son. My son's on my wallpaper. I've never seen the VHS Return of the Living Dead before. I've seen the first one. I saw it at Monsterpalooza, and the guy wanted, I think, over $100. And then I think it was like $150. I saw the Return of the Living Dead one. The guy wanted $80. And I didn't even pay that for this one. So, damn, that's sick. Now I feel like an old fart. Hey, man, I don't know if you're the same age as me, but we should be thankful that we made it this far. There's some Snyder bros that want the movie to fail. Dude, I think it's so dumb. I think it's so dumb. Like, let it go. Let it go. Snyderverse is gone. Nobody fucking wanted Henry Cavill. Everybody hated Henry Cavill. They made fun of him. They said he was too serious. He didn't smile. He had that same look that he had in all the film. Everybody just bagged on him, right? And then now that he's gone and they casted David, who kind of looks similar to him, but he's smiley. He looks very positive. Now they want to say, where's Henry Cavill at? It's like, dude, none of you guys fought for the guy. So everyone's just jumps on the bandwagon. It's just like social media, dude. Everyone's fake. Everyone's fake. Hope it fails. What's up, collector? Barbecue in California? I couldn't tell you, man. Let's see. Yeah, when people said Captain Marvel didn't smile, the critics were... I didn't watch Captain Marvel, dude. Even if it fails, it won't bring him back. So I don't want it to fail, though. I want it to be a good movie. And that's the thing. This is looking very cartoony. So I don't understand. I don't get it. You're not going to... No one's going to be happy no matter what. And you're going to get hate. You know what pisses me off, too, about movies and reactions? People go and get their validation from fucking YouTubers or Instagrammers. They'll post on there, oh, I didn't like the movie. Read the comments. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Now I know I don't have to watch the movie. It's like, dude, go watch the movie. I can say a movie's bad and I'll still tell you, go watch it. Make the decision for yourself. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you don't have to like it. I'm not telling you guys not to go watch a movie. Go watch it. No, I don't know. We'll see. Are you looking forward to Henry Cavill Highlander? Yeah, I like Henry Cavill. I'll look forward. I don't think he's a great actor though. I really don't. I think he's just like how Jason Momoa is. They're not great actors. Are you getting the NECA? I think I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna get any of the SDCC ones. They don't look good. There's even a scene in the movie where a biker tells her to smile and she steals his bike. I was like, exactly. Like this Superman, you see him with kids, you see him smiling, and it's just, there's plenty of times where people rage bait about not smiling. People rage bait. Russell Crowe got casted in Highland. Did he really? Oh, I think I did read that. Yeah, that's right. Because I read somewhere that him and Henry Cavill are gonna what's the word? Not rekindle. They're gonna reunite. Did you like the Monkey movie? No, I didn't watch it. I do want to watch it though. Is it good? If you guys are VHS collectors on here, if any of you guys are, and you guys go hunting for VHS, what's the one movie that you're hoping to find on VHS? Oh, Man of Steel was that was a great movie. Man of Steel was a great movie. Also, why is everyone hating on my boy Jimmy from Dude, it's because nobody understands the freaking movie. Nobody understands. I kind of talked about it a little while ago, like my thoughts on it. It's just, I don't know. Like you have to realize when you're in a post-apocalyptic movie, you're going to have cults, and they're not all going to be the same. You're going to get some crazy people out there. And his last thing that he watched was the Teletubbies and Power Rangers too, it seems like. So it's like he brought that with him, and he saw his dad get eaten. He's not going to be normal in the head. So it's like people are like, I don't know. It was I heard it was gory. John Wick director. That'll be actually pretty good. I'm looking forward to Shadowborg, Beetleborg episodes on VHS. Dude, the Beetleborg. I have one clamshell Beetleborg episode. I have one Super Samurai. I'll tell you one that I'm looking for if we're talking animated. And these are rare, Bots Masters. But those are not easy to come by. Oh, in your basement. Nice. Scream VHS. Is that a rare one, or is it just one that you're looking for? I don't know if it's rare or not. I saw, and I know you did what you did last summer one, and that one's I guess a really rare one too. Let me see. I don't know if I took a picture of it. Species 3 is one of a rare one. Elektra, Fantastic Four, Doom, which I did not know. I thought I took a picture of Sinners, but I guess not. There was a Sinners custom one. Just looking for whatever you're looking for, man. It doesn't have to be rare. I find a lot of horror VHS at Golden. Dude, they're not easy to find though. They're not easy to find. Like what was dude, the one that I found that was really good. It was The Thing, and I got it for $5. That was one I was like, oh, dude, I'm so happy that I found it. And now that I think about it, I'm gonna meet John Carpenter. I think I should have him sign that. But what horror titles have you found at those swap meets? I want Batman Returns VHS. Dad broke it. Bone Chillers. It's like Bone Chillers. I don't remember Bone Chillers. Bone Chillers. I don't remember this. It was a series. I gotta look into this. I don't remember that. Thanks for letting me know that. I found an original Ghostbusters VHS, not sealed, but I found one at an antique market. I was so tempted to get it. Yeah, I'm trying to build some of my VHS collections. I'm mainly looking for a lot of the animated stuff and horror. Definitely a lot of the horror stuff. Like I said, I was at the swap meet and the Pixel Game Squads were there, and they got the box right before I did, and they got Pet Sematary. I was looking for that one, man. I was like, damn it! I was like, I need that one. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $30. Dude, I just saw those again. I got a video coming up. On where I go to a VHS store, and I just saw those, dude. I was so tempted on buying them, but they're the guy was selling them. I'll find them. I'll find them down the line. But I do want those, man. Let me see if I can find okay, so hold on a second. He had the freaking episodes too of the Freddy, the New Nightmares or whatever it's called. See right here. So this is just a clip from my video. You can see the Freddy box set right there. So yeah, good stuff, man. Night of the Creeps is a great movie. That's another one I want to get on I need it on DVD actually, or Blu-ray. But I got Night of the Comet. Pet Sematary VHS is scary. Yes, that is a scary box. Dude, I found a lot of Dragon Ball Z ones. Do you think McFarlane Toys will? Dude, they should come out with those. I don't know if they're going to though. I really don't think they are. The Texas Chainsaw with lipstick front cover was sick. Damn, I do want some of the. So I do want all the Freddys 1 through 6. I want those. And I do want Texas Chainsaw. I actually want 1 through 3. And I still need George Romero's Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. I have Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead. That's one that I'm gonna cherish. I'm trying to get every It version. I have this one. I need the double one of this one, and then the original cover of this one, and the screener is what I'm looking for. So, but there's still a lot of horror titles I'm looking for. Feminine is a teen copying a Blink VH test. 1978. Yes, Halloween 2 is another one. Do you think the Heath Ledger wasn't dead and they made more movies or concluding spin-off? Yeah, I think he would have been in the third one. I definitely think he was just too much of a great actor. I have those, the spines with that Freddy. I found those at an antique mark. No, I found them at Book Off, and I think I paid like $10 or $12 for it. But you need a VHS. I need the Bully McFarlane again. I don't know when it's coming out. I have a feeling they're just going to drop it. I have Terminator 1. I don't think I have 2. The Spider-Man Tobey Maguire statue standee in your toy hunting video. I didn't see in the video how much. I didn't ask how much they wanted, but that thing was pretty awesome. Normally I see one similar to it, but it's cloth. This was a full-on resin statue. So that was actually pretty cool. Oh, God, we've been on for a while. I'm going to end the stream, guys, so I got to go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to be doing more lives solo. So make sure you guys, I hope you guys tag along for solo streams. I have fun chatting with you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for staying this long with me. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. And take care. Have a good night. We'll see you later, guys. Thank you all. All right. Have a good night. Okay, guys. Or if it's during the day, I actually have Vampires on VHS. Thank you guys. We'll see you soon.